Alright, hey guys, we're back with some more Metal Gear. And what you just saw before the video actually started, well, I guess it kind of started for you, was me getting a blueprint for DD. What that unlocked for us was a new equipment item for him. We won't be able to use it yet, but we will soon. We go over here, we can look. We now have tactical gear for him, which allows him to Fulton. It'll give him the option, it'll give Snake the option to say get it, and then he'll just start Fultoning stuff non-stop around you. I'm not sure what all he can Fulton, I think. Yeah, it says here, command him to Fulton extracted, or to Fulton extract neutralize soldiers and prisoners. So I think it's limited to soldiers and prisoners. So there's the weakness. The upside is that it's unlimited. He can do it as many times as you wish him to do it. And he'll do it non-stop until there's nothing left to Fulton around him. Another thing is that his Fulton device will be mapped to your Fulton device. So whatever Fulton device you're using, he'll also be using it. So if you have one that like maybe heightens the rate of success, he'll also be using one with a heightened rate of success. So you don't have to worry about him getting crappy half anus balloons, you know, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And this one will probably come into play for us very soon, because as you see, we have knife. That's lethal, so we haven't been using that. We also have the naked one, which isn't super useful, but, you know, it has its options. This one will be the real useful one for us. The battle dress is also useful, because it has wound, but if you're going real non-lethal, then this one will be the best one for you, and it kind of takes a while to get. We don't even, see, we need a security team level 20. We don't even have a security team yet. So, as soon as we have the right requirements, you know, we're really close to the bond level, we're really close to the medical team level. Once we get there, we're going to be good to go. So, you basically need the first aid manual, which is the blueprints I showed you at the beginning of the video, then you'll be good to go for that. Aside from that, we're pretty much good to go to get into the next mission, which, like I said, last mission was a heavy story-ended mission, and it's actually, probably my favorite mission in the game. I really, really enjoy it. It has a lot of mystery to it, as you'll see when we get into it. We're going to a location that the locals call the Devil's House. So let's go ahead and get into this mission. There's quite a few side objectives. I'm going to try and remember and do them all, but no promises. I'm mainly just in it to enjoy this mission. And as far as equipment goes, we'll probably be sticking with this. I think this will be okay for us. Other than that, I think we're pretty much good to go. We'll stick with the Jeep too. We probably won't be getting a whole lot of use out of it. But, you know, we'll see it.
Target is Shivani. He was the leader of the boys being forced to work at the mine. He was separated from the others and taken away to Ngumba Industrial Zone. The locals call this place Nzoya Badia Bulu, the Devil's House. Boss, find Shivani and extract him safely. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Alright, so there's our general objective. We're here to rescue Shivani, which is assumed a kid. Friends with the other kids that we rescued. I'm pretty sure it's a kid, yeah. I don't know if they've said it yet, but, you know, I'm pretty sure it's a kid. But what we're really going to be doing is we're going to be tailing this guy. It's kind of a tailing mission, sort of. You don't have to. You can find ways around this, I'm sure. I did. I didn't tail the guy the first time I did this mission. But we're going to be trying to do it for some interesting dialogue and a task. So we're going to be heading to this direction. I want to say we're really looking for a guard outpost. Yeah, this outpost, I want to say. So this is probably the last you'll see of the Jeep. We'll use it to get to this outpost, and we're pretty much going to be whoa. So this will actually be the best time for me to actually flip the Jeep. I want to say there's a task to be picking African peach flower, but I'm not sure that's this mission. I could be wrong. But basically, we're going to get out, and we're going to have to sneak our way through this guard post here, which isn't too hard. Just stick to the left. You could also go to the right if you want, really doesn't matter. We also got some pretty good camouflage, which should help out a little bit. And anyone who gets in our way, we'll just, we'll be, tranquilizing them anyway, so it won't matter too much. We'll kind of be hugging the left side here, avoiding all the guards. There's not too many on patrol, and they give you a sweet grassy path over here you can take that can pretty much get you past, I want to say at least half of the guard post. And there's a lot of guards over in that area, but we should be okay. I don't think this guy right here will see us either. If he sees us, it's no big deal. Like I said, we'll just, I'm going to go ahead and get our tranquilizer sniper rifle ready to go, and should in case we need that. Oh, didn't want to slide down there, I don't think. I don't think we can go back up either, which sucks. Yeah, we probably could have went a little bit further on the hill there, but that's okay. We'll make our way out this way. We should be okay. Someone might see us a little bit, but no big deal. We might actually be able to get back on the hill. I think maybe, yeah, right about here we should be able to. Well, okay. And this is pretty much the end of the base. As you saw, we pretty much just hugged the left wall and made it all the way through there. There's plenty of grass and shadow to where you don't really have to worry about it too much. I do want to be taking out this guy. So we're going to shoot him in the face just to make sure no one sees us that we don't want to. And we're going to be hopping in the back of this truck. This is the guy we're going to be tailing for pretty much the whole mission. I like to shoot that guy with the spotlight because there's a pretty high probability that he'll see you. And I don't know what this guy over here was doing where he wasn't with his truck the whole time. I guess maybe took a smoke break or a Kit Kat break or something, but this is pretty much his truck. And we're going to be just tailing him from the back of his truck pretty much. We're going to be hanging out in here, no big deal. He'll get in the truck here in a minute. He kind of takes the long way around. But yeah, he's going to be getting in the truck here in a minute, I want to say. He might talk with someone first. I'm not 100% sure what he's going to end up doing. But I do know he's going to be getting in this truck. And he's going to be driving us to another outpost. And we're pretty much going to be following him till really close to the end of the mission. And the next outpost isn't the end of the mission. It would be like not even halfway, if I had to say. This is actually a really long mission. And this task to tail this guy, just to listen to like his final conversation at the very end of the tail, it really prolongs the mission too. He's taking his time getting in the truck. He usually just hops right on in. But, yep, there he goes. Okay, now we're moving. He's getting in. No one got spooked by that guy. No one even heard him go down, so no big deal. This is also another good mission to have DD around. And I'll talk about why in a minute. But if you do need an African peach, I want to say it's over there. Right in the hills, right around where my cursor is. Like, not in the hill, but there's like a flower. But I want to say that's a different mission, not this one. So we'll just be hanging out in the back of his truck here. I don't think you have to be prone, but it doesn't hurt. In fact, I think I might be getting up here in a minute. Because I want to say there is a task to be getting a intel file. And in order to get that, we're going to be hopping out of this truck here in a minute and kind of making our way around a little bit. Because if we stay in the truck, we're going to have a harder time getting out of the truck once we get to this next outpost. And this is where the file is. Because he's pretty much going to drive right into the middle of the place. So if we stick with him until that point, it's going to be really hard. So we're going to wait till he gets us pretty close to the outpost. And then we're pretty much just going to hop out here. We'll make our way around. And one of these tents over here has the intel file we're after. Let's see. I want to say it's this tent over here, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm almost positive though. Looks like there's no one on the post there. I mean on the what is that? I want to say a flashlight, then I wanted to say a lantern. God, I'm stupid. Spotlight. There's no one over there on the spotlight. So we're pretty much going to be running in here real quick, getting this file and getting out. And this should help us pinpoint the route that this guy's going to be taking, or the objective. It's going to help us somehow. I mean, it's an intel file. How could it not help us? And other than that, there's nothing else really interesting that's going to be happening here. So we're pretty much going to be getting out of here. No need to stick around. I don't think there's anything else interesting around here.
Picked up an intel file. Looks like a map to the objective area. It's on your iDroid.
Analysis complete.
So it looks like we got a map of the area. Yeah, this is the area that he's going to be taking. This is where we have to tail him. And we're pretty much going to be tailing him to right about the end. So it's gonna suck a little bit. He's going to be getting back in the truck. He just stops for a minute to say hi to these guys. And we're going to have to do some trickery here, and we're going to get back in the truck. and pretty much ride the rest of the way. You can run if you want, but I just like to ride with him. So, let's see. I want to say one of these rocks is really good. Yeah, this one. He's pretty much going to be driving right by this rock. And when he does, we're just going to make a jump for it. And we're just going to jump right back into the truck. So, like I said, there is quite a bit of waiting to go on. That goes on during this mission. But, it's really only if you're trying to get the task to listen to what this guy has to say at the end of his route. But, let me see. I mean, we can burn some time. What if I talk about the new DLC that came out? I have not purchased it yet, or played it, obviously, because I haven't purchased it. But it looks pretty good. I saw a trailer for it. I'm talking about the Cloaked in Silence DLC, which allows you to play as Quiet in a multiplayer experience. And they added some new maps that also help with that. Where is this guy? He's not moving. I'm pretty sure he moves at some point, though. But, yeah, they added, like, a new, multiplayer, game mode, I want to say, where I guess you can play as Quiet. They weren't super descriptive on how it works. I don't know if, like, kind of like in Batman Origins, they had a multiplayer in that. This is not a very good example, but it's the closest thing I can think of, where you can play as Batman and Robin in that, multiplayer. But most of the time you're going to be playing as like a generic Joker or Bane thug, but at some point, you can be randomly selected to play as Batman or Robin, kind of like, a wheel that spins, and you get lucky sometimes. I don't know if it's going to work like that, or if there's going to be hundreds of Quiets running around in one game mode, or how that's going to work, but, I'm, just kind of assuming that it's going to work something similar to, just one guy being picked. As far as what they've announced, is like what she can be doing, it seems like she has like some fast movement speeds, some teleporting abilities, and obviously some sniping abilities, Like I said, the trailer wasn't super descriptive, it just kind of showed off some stuff. Overall, I was a little bit disappointed in the, in the idea of it. I was hoping that they'd maybe add some more single player stuff, because I feel like the multiplayer is good in this game, but it's nothing to write home about. The single player is really where a lot of the fun comes in. So that was disappointing to me that they didn't come out with a new DLC that kind of revolved around the single player. So it looked like that guy was taking his time to go over there and read the file. I guess he needed the file to get his route. He didn't know where he was going after that. Mission briefing kind of deal. But now that he read the file, he's going to be running back to his truck, as you can see. And he'll be making his way this way, and we're just going to hop on as soon as he passes this rock. Gotta be careful, gotta time it just right. You don't want to jump out there in front of him, he'll see you, and you're totally screwed. Jump out too late, you won't be able to get on there, and then you're going to be running behind him the whole time, and I guess you'll have to hope that he doesn't look in his rearview mirror. But yeah, that DLC, it sounds cool. And they kind of teased that Snake is also a playable character, or will be a playable character in the trailer. If you go and watch it yourself, you might see what I'm talking about. But unfortunately, I think it's just kind of a letdown that they didn't really add any single-player stuff. They even like advertised it as a new mission. They said, we're adding a new mission, and you can play as Quiet. But as it is, it's not really a new mission. It's like, I guess that's what they call game modes in the online stuff. But yeah, the online isn't too bad. A lot of customization you can be doing with your character and loadout, and a lot of stealth gameplay that comes in. But for the most part, I wish they just would have came out with some single player DLC. I hope I'm not alone there. Alright, so here this guy comes. This is going to be the moment of truth where we're going to make a break for his truck. Hopefully he won't see us. Oh, man, see, that we actually cut it really close there. But there's what you want to do. He took his sweet time getting this truck up and moving, but I'm glad he finally got it going. So, I wish I could say we're about halfway done with this tailing, but, we're getting there. I want to say maybe 40%. It's almost done. The mission, on the other hand, we still have a pretty good bit of mission left. I feel like we haven't even really gotten into the main point of this mission yet. Because, when I first started this, before I started the mission, I told you there was a lot of mystery going on around this mission, but we haven't seen any mystery yet. So, But yeah, we're gonna continue to tail this guy. This is the end of the truck route. He's gonna be going in on foot now. So we just want to be heading around this way. Try not to get spotted by anybody. I might go prone here to make it extra safe. This guy is not going to be in any big hurry either, so you don't have to worry about it too much. I just like to hug the right side. There's a kind of like a little plain over here with a lot of grass and kind of out to the side, out of view. He probably won't see us over here, so I could probably get up, but I don't want to screw it up. We come this far, might as well play it safe. He might say something to this guy too, so we might listen to that. I'm not sure though. Also, I like that this guy left his shirt at home today. That's pretty sweet.
Huh?
Sy skof is verby en ons het 'n tekort aan manne.
Verstaan. Waarna toe gaan ek?
Die wagpos voor die tonnel. Wanneer jy by die rivieroeverwagpos kom, slaan koers die woud in.
Reg.
Hou jou oë oop. Die digte mis verdamp trek nooit. Dan's daar stories oor hulle
Hallo?
bose geeste. Duiwels wat fluister en vloek en wie weet wat als. Die laaste ou, hy is by die tonnel en kyk. Wees dit versigtig. Gaan nou.
Ja, meneer.
Alright, so as you kind of heard there, this guy's been posted at the final guard post right before some tunnel that no one's allowed to be entering. They also say that this place is kind of haunted with a lot of devil spirits and stuff like that, and there's also a constant stream of mist. As you can see here, the mist is thickening. As we get closer in, you can see that there is a mist starting to engulf the area around us.
Supposedly the valley up ahead is covered in mist almost year-round. The objective area is beyond there.
Yeah, as you saw there, Ocelot is also going to make a comment about the mist. So, I would recommend you stay behind this guy instead of in front of him. But I've also seen people go on ahead, so as far as I can tell, it doesn't super matter. Just try not to be getting spotted, and that's where DD's main function kind of comes in for this mission. He's going to be helping out a lot for that. As you can see, this guy is not hauling crab or anything like that. He's bare minimum.
Bridge has collapsed. Looks like you'll have to go down through the valley.
So yeah, as he said there, the bridge is collapsed. But I think there's actually, you can climb those rocks over there. But our objective is not over there. I think you might be able to take that wave. I'm not sure. They might have gotten creative. Sometimes they get creative during missions and block off certain paths. Like in an earlier mission, we got blocked off by a crashed helicopter. I'm not sure why they needed to block off that area for us. But yeah, that happened to us. So they might have gotten creative there. So really what you need to be doing is taking this way anyway for the task, and it's quicker. And plus it's more fun. This is where all the guards are at. As you can see, there's a diamond over there. I'm not going to be going for that diamond. I am going to be going over here. You're going to watch out. I'm going to get this dog before anyone gets too close to notice anything, because don't want to get on top of the barrels. What are you doing, bro? So we want to be getting this dog, and our chances are actually a little bit lower on account that we are in the mist. So like alternated weather kind of lowers it. That guy's shooting at something. I don't think it has anything to do with us. They will shoot at random stuff around. I don't know if it's target practice or they're shooting at dogs. But yeah, that striped dog there is actually a sub-object, or a task. So you want to be getting that dog if you can. Also, I recommend if you want to listen to that conversation at the end of this, you stay prone the whole time. Didi also will help you with the dogs. If you get attacked by a dog, I want to say Didi will intervene and get the dog off you in case that happens at some point. It's happened to me before, so, don't put it past the dogs. But usually if you can trank them before they get to you, you're okay. Let's see, I think we got our tranquilizer. Yeah, I think I needed to load it. That's why I stopped to see if we had it cocked. And they put a lot of these fake balloons up, but you usually don't have to worry about it too much. Make sure we get this dog right here. Don't want to get hit by any of these dogs. There we go, got him. Don't have to extract that one, not necessary. We'll get this diamond though. It's a large diamond. That's, yeah, good 100 thou. That's pretty good. So as you can see, this guy has just now kind of made it into the valley where we're at. So, he's not hauling crab or anything like that. I would watch out for this guy. He can sometimes spot you. He'll randomly get his flashlight out and do that, but as long as he's not really looking this direction and you're prone, usually pretty good. But yeah, if you're going for the task, I would recommend staying prone for pretty much the entirety of that little cove right there. I think you can get up right here and you'll be okay. I think we're okay now. We really just need to be getting up here there's a tent up here, and that's going to be that's pretty much the end of his route. So once we get to this tent, we're pretty much going to be waiting for him to show up and start talking to this guy, and then that's going to be the conversation, and that'll be the task. We'll be all set. He's getting closer. He's about 70, 80 meters away now. I don't know if you have to stay prone for this much, but you know, I just like to play it safe. So here's the tent. We're pretty much going to be just hanging out right here. Do a lot of waiting, so we'll just hang out right here. There's also an Easter egg you can get if you, there's a radio right here. And it's a PT Easter egg, because Kojima helped make PT, I want to say, or he was helping make what PT was, which was a Silent Hill game. With the guy from Walking Dead. I don't watch Walking Dead, but I know it's the guy from Walking Dead. But if you sit here, you can actually listen to this radio, and I might let it play while we wait on this guy. You won't hear it all, but if you want to hear it all, I recommend going on YouTube, checking it out.
Gun control flares up yet again. We regret to report the murder of a wife and her 2 children by their husband and father. The father purchased the rifle used in the crime at the local gun store 2 days earlier. This brutal killing took place while the family was gathered at home on a Sunday afternoon. Don't touch that dial now, we're just getting started. Retrieved the rifle and shot his wife as he was cleaning up. You can't trust the tap water. Both son came to investigate the commotion. The father shot him too. His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who was shot in the stomach, 204-863. Soon after neighbors called 911, found the father in his car, listening to the radio. Look behind you. I said, look behind you. Some strange spell. There was another family shot to death in the same state last month.
Jy het hoor te van.
Last year,
Onthou net, die dol af van dit buite werk. Moenie daar ingaan.
Is daar iets spesiaal aan die ander kant?
Nie nuuskierig raak nie. Jy soos die ander bestuurder op my nou.
Daar het iets met hom gebeur.
Hy het deur die dom gegaan en die fabriek aan die ander kant gesien. Toe sy geweet is die diep aan. Want hy probeer om die mense te bevry. Daai tydstip was ek aan diens by die stasie. Ek het die trom gestop. Ek het nie geweet wat om te doen. Rapporteer aan bevel. Voor ek span gedag, net daar en daar geskiet. Verbrand hulle die hele vrag. Almal binne en op al geveg. Die gasse, wat maak het saak? Wees op jou en bly hy van top.
took place while the family was gathered at home on Sunday afternoon.
Alright, so there you go. That was a little bit of the PT Easter egg, and that was also our task. Listen to the conversation about the bodies at Nungarganaya Nico Station. So there you go. We're pretty much done following that guy. We can head on to the rest of the mission. No need to keep them around, or keep sticking around them. We can just get on out of here. So we can just climb up the ledge right there. And up here is the tunnel they were meant to guard. No one's allowed to enter this tunnel. And we're going to find out why. So let's head into the tunnel and see what all this ruckus is about. Let's see if there's any shady business. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing shady about this tunnel, right? Alright, so Ocelot's warning us about the tunnel. He seems to think that the tunnel could collapse at any minute. I'm sure it won't do that.
You've reached the objective area. Now look for the target. I just hope he's alive.
So we gotta reach the target area. And, or we've reached the target area. We just gotta find the guy now, or the dude we're here to get. So, we're gonna be doing that. One thing I do want to do, just to play it safe, that you can do in prep, is, put some C4 right here. This is a big water tank, so, that might foreshadow a little bit of stuff. No spoiler. I'm also gonna be taking our silencers off. We won't be needing them. We'll be heading up here. Also, I think the guns look cooler without silencers. I like using the silencer, of course. I mean, you're pretty much hopeless without them. But I always thought guns look cooler without silencers, unless it's maybe like a pistol or something. Pistols look pretty cool with silencers. So this is where we need to be. We're going to head into this building, and we're going to see what all this is about.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
What is that? Boss, here's Shabani.
Shabani, your boy sent me.
En je må signet og bannetod. Nu går jeg bek, Eben. Burn with the rest of them.
So we're going to listen to Miller for once, and we're going to get on out of here. If I can remember which way it is. It's this way. Yeah, this way. Can't believe we didn't get killed right there. So yeah, we got to get on out of here. They're going to call in a chopper for us. Everything's on fire. He is very, very flammable. So this is where the C4 is going to come in. We're just going to go. We're going to lead this guy over here to the water tower. As you can imagine, he's fire type. He's weak to water. So we'll get him over here. We'll lure him. A few things you need to take note of is that he does have like these fireballs he can use. Yeah, those do a lot of damage. Also, he has instant kill attack if he grabs you. So you have to watch out for that too. I'm not sure if he's in range or not yet. I'm going to wait till he gets a little bit close. There he goes. Now he's definitely in range. We want to be marking him. If I can find him, that's him. Yeah. So now that we have him marked, what we want to do is we want to call in a resupply on him. Hopefully this works. So we're just going to pretty much be hanging out here, not doing anything, just chilling. As you can see, we have him stunned for right now.
So the kid disappears, and the man on fire stops. I guess that worked. Good job as always, boss. Now hurry up and take the chopper out of there.
So as you can see here, we beat him. In similar fashion to how we beat Quiet. The box is pretty much the MVP of the game. So what you need to do there is you can kind of stop him, slow him down with water, And then you want to be calling in the box, and the box doesn't hit him, it hits the kid. Once the kid takes that much, when the kid takes damage, he has like no health, so when he takes damage, he's out. And as far as I know, that's like the only way to really hit the kid. You can't shoot him with bullets, he kind of like teleports out of the way. So this is, oh, I guess I took too long. So, looks like he's gonna get back up here. That's okay, we'll just use the same technique on him as we did before. Also, you gotta watch out for Didi. He's still here, but he does literally nothing during this fight. He'll just hang out there. So we'll lure him over here. This time, we don't have to use C4, we can actually shoot the red barrels. Red barrels are always explosive, that's like a pro tip. We're just really gonna be trying to watch out for the fireballs he's gonna be lunging at us. I'm just gonna be strafing back and forth, trying not to get hit by these fireballs. I think he's fast enough, or he's close enough now. Let's see. I don't know if the kid is out of here yet, so this might not work. Oh no, wait, the kid came back. So yeah, see, we can shoot him a little bit. He'll just teleport out of the way. It doesn't work. But you do have to be fast to hit him with the box. And as far as I know, the box usually works, but I guess it can miss sometimes like that. So, got us in a bit of a pickle now. There's another way you can be handling this. If you, get some C4 right here. I've seen people do this. You can kind of bait him into it. We're going to be trying to blow him into the pool right here. There's like a little pool. Where is he? Is he behind us? In front of us? I don't have eyes on him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. You got to watch out for that. So there, that's like a good way. I think that's an instant kill on him. So you can use that explosive right there. Usually it hits Didi. I don't know if it hit Didi that time or not. But if you knock him into this pool, he's pretty much done for. The other stuff will stun him. The water barrels, I want to say there's 3, but it looks like there's just 2. There's also some stuff around you can be using that you can shoot that should spray out water, like a little, what is this, like little water spouts right here. This will stun him for a little bit, not too long. But yeah, that's pretty much all you want to be doing. And if you did try and make a break for it right here, he'll hit this tunnel and blow up the tunnel, and that's when the tunnel collapse would come into play. But that's it. We're pretty much home free. That was the boss battle there with the man on fire. And I showed you a few ways to take him out there. You pick whichever one you want and just take him out.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Nice. We even got a achievement. We got an S rank and an achievement. So that was pretty nice. I think we got most of the sub objectives. I don't know if we got them all or not. We could check. We got paid a pretty good penny. 400,000 is nothing to scoff at.
Skullface. So he was in Africa after all. Working behind the scenes. Even that man on fire at his beck and call. But what the hell was going on at the Devil's house? Earphones embedded in people's throats. Tapes playing voices. And those lumps on their chests. They look like the ones on the bodies at the oil field. The man on fire burned everything to the ground. But we were recording audio the whole time you were there. We'll conduct a thorough analysis of it.
Alright, so let's see what we got in the way of rewards. We got a new tape, which we'll be listening to, and we also got some flame emblems, or emblem, and a shield emblem. Pretty nice stuff. Some elite soldiers, that's always nice. A+ guy there. Green Tree Frog, that's actually a pretty sweet name.
that a Western arms dealer is going to be inspecting a CFA outpost. It appears he's involved with nuclear weapons development in the area. My hunch is that this guy is somehow connected to Cypher. I've got no proof, but we know Skullface is working through PFs in the region. Anyway, it just so happens a job connected to this inspection has come in. Take a look at your iDroid.
Alright, so there you go. That was Voices, Mission 20, 21, something like that. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, we couldn't save the kid, but by the time we got there wasn't really much we could do about it. Yeah, we did get all the objectives, so that's pretty cool. Most of them are objectives that's just going to happen over the course of the game, except for the one where you have to listen to that conversation and then maybe fend off or fight off the man on fire, and extract the dog. That might be something you miss. And the intel file maybe, but I don't know. But anyway, we got our next mission, which we'll be doing next time. I want to thank you guys for watching this part. I hope you enjoyed this mission as much as I did. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.